Hello dear friends, today we're going to learn HTML, div, class and ID. At the end of this video, we'll be able to design your web page using div, class and ID. I will be able to also design section or in targeted area, content or in feature you have on your website and make it in the way you want to look. Let's just jump in. We open here. I have the prepared. Well, here the content we are going to use to save time. Here you can see what is div. Div actually is division. It is a container used to group elements together. It has no visual effect by default. It only helps you to structure your page. Let's see how to make this. I think here you can see in our Visual Studio. Let's first use div. We typed a whole this group. We type div. You can hit this. Then let's cut this. Div tag. We paste it here, we close, we put all content in our div. Let's see. Now, this is the one here we are going to target. I hope everything now is seen well. Let's style it. We say, maybe with it, let's give it like a 80%. Let's see. Nothing has changed so far. Let's add here margin. Let's use auto. You can see now that it has margin left and side, left side, right side, up and down. You can see it properly. That is at the first you haven't seen anything. I can just remove it. You can see by only typing div you can't see anything, but we can use it to group content. Then we design in the way we want it to be. Now, you can target any section you want using div. Let's see how we can use here. We first target this group. This is, guys, the content div before prepared because I want to save time. You can just use your own as long as you do understand how div works or in any other things you are going to use here, like classes, ID. But now let's keep focusing on ID. Sorry, on div. Now let's only target this group, which is this one. We can say that let's say style it, then after style this, it will be changed. That how. Let's use this background color. Let's use this. You can see that here it is targeted, means this div or this group of content, it is targeted, and you can see it has really changed. So after this means you can create in layout or section, you make it how you want it to be. let's jump in to classes, because now this is the div we have used. But again, you can also use div anywhere you want. Maybe, as I said, maybe just a few seconds ago, you can also say this div again. Maybe we just use this, because you can see that it doesn't change for anything. We just make it like this, nothing really. But actually, it, as you are seeing here, just use it to group content, apply some CSS, and create other sections so that we can be able to design in each section according to how we want to. Now, let's go to this class. What is HTML class? HTML class is attribute used to group elements together, so you can style or manipulate them using CSS or JavaScript. We use it for multiple element styles in the same or in a different way, again to organize code or targeting element. Let's see how we can do it. Actually, when you are using class, we remove this here. Let's just remove all here too. We come back on this. Now we put here class. Type class. Then so big. I just want to move this one here. Then we come inside here. What are you gonna do? We are going to call it container, like this. You can ask yourself that why has it just changed after typing container? This is why here I have used some CSS to target it. You can see here, container class. It is already designed, which is this one here, and since it has tagged the whole pages, that's why you can see the font family. You have used it here. It has affected all, and width is 80% of the page. You can see if I do this, the side and the side, though here you can't see anything, but it reaches there. Then the margin, it is auto to be fixed or adjusted, as you can see. Now let's continue to, now after targeting the whole, as we see here, as we have seen div that we're using div and class, we can group it and even give it any color and design we want. Now we are going to come in this also for their class. Let's call it post. You can see here it has changed according to design. Here I have used before, which is also this one. I'll show you this, guys, though it's not CSS class, but you can understand it more and easily how we can make it. Let's again we use this here. Also is a class, also post to target this. Yeah. Then we jump this. Also we make this too. You can type div dot post. This is a class. When you use div dot and you add name, you are giving it a class. You can see here that is also also tagged. That's it. So guys, it's only used on group. You can also use it on paragraph and it can work very well. Let's type it here, class, and then what I'm gonna put here, let's just mention, oh, I remember that I use class called a footer. It is here. You can see how it has done very well and easily. That is HTML classes. So far, we have covered div and the class. Now, let's jump into the ID. Sorry, yes, ID. ID. Let's just we can even scroll here and understand what is HTML ID. The it is used to give a unique name. You can ask yourself, what if we use this maybe more than once? Actually, this is not good. We shall see. Let's first continue. We see how this works. Now, we use ID to style with CSS. You can style only one particular content, or maybe one paragraph, heading, or in maybe a section, which will also help a lot. Let's see how we can do this too. Let's say this head, my blog, we're going to use ID. Let's give it color. Just give it title and hit this. Let's scroll down and see that you have given it a color. Maybe it was not before. Let me move this. See, it is black. When I click undo, it has shown the color on this header. Another thing, we can also use it to target the section, or so especially on website that uses only one page, you can use it in navigation bar to link us to that particular area easily. How can we do it? Here we have used this. Let's first say maybe let's say this. We can use a class, or we can even tag this, but the good way it is to say to give it a class, or we can even use it here. Say ID. Let's say no, I don't want to use it here. This is very neat there. Let me target this. I say ID, then I say section, maybe section 2 or section 2. Then I scroll up here. Here I say section 2. Then we use pound sign here. Sorry, this one. And I scroll. You can see it has changed color. When I click this, oh, it is not working. Let's see why. Section. I will just move it from here to make everything easy and simple. I just use it here. Yep. Why isn't it moving? Oh, let me check. This is section. It's a very easy thing, but I don't know why it's not deleted here. What happened? happened to here? Is a thing, really? Section 2. Why this? Is it working? Maybe? What? Simple thing like this. This ID. Section. Yeah, let me use pound sign. Section. Yep. Here. Yes, that's it. This is what I want to say. When you click like this, just scroll down so that you can also see it taxes actually how those things are done. Another thing is what, let's see, that is actually how it works. You can also use it in different ways. So I was saying that that what if this what if we use maybe this ID, or we use it more? Actually, using this HTML ID more than once might seem more at first, but it breaks important rules and it can cause unexpected problems. Like just can sometimes say invalid HTML, or in CSS actually it can work, but when we are using JavaScript, as we shall see in a future courses or tutorial, you will see that you can't use it more than once. It breaks it. Actually, it only value for only first, but for the second it can work out. It breaks it, which is something which is wrong, but it's better for me using only one. Let's come here, show this, that ID versus these classes. ID or ID, it is only used once, but for classes, as you can see, you can use the multiple element. That's why it is not reusable. I mean ID, but for classes it's yes. So guys, that's it, and this is our work, the result of what we have done so far. We have used this div class ID, and this is what we have used here. We have tagged the whole using this class called the container in the div, and here we have used also ID. We have also used ID in HTML in href on the link to target this part, which was this one. By clicking this, it takes it scrolled up down, and you can be able to see what is there. And yes, actually it is only that they were only 3, and you can see that our page looks good. And without showing you that this is the CSS I used here, and also only the one I use here on the footer. Thank you very much. See you next. Remember to subscribe. Thank you.